Okay, so I was playing Dead Cells today, but I couldn't really get into it because I was thinking about how, at my last match thing that I did, they asked a question about binary, like converting binary sequences into numbers. I didn't know how to do that, and I was playing Dead Cells and I was like, I'm annoyed that I don't know how to do this. So I found out how to do that, right? And it's wait, hold on. Can't really. Oh, okay, that is not visible. Anyway, it's basically just like you convert ones into a multiple power of 2 and then add them all together, which is really interesting because it also shows why the 8-bit integer limit is 256 in coding, which is pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. Anyways, and then I also, before doing that actually, because I thought it would be complicated, I learned how to do logarithms. I was tired of not knowing how to do logarithms. But it's pretty cool I know how to do logarithms now. Spent a while doing it. And so now I just kind of know how to do them. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about today. I wanted to talk about the equation that I made, or equations, because I found out that you don't even have to do the work. So, or wait, I should probably look at the camera. Anyway, I did the work for 5, right? I did the work for x to the power of 5. I should probably turn this down. Oh, wrong one. Right, so I did the work for x to the power of 5, right? 1, 5, 2, 5, 3, 5. The change number is 120, which is pretty cool. And then, basically, I found out that if you look at it, right, you don't even have to do the work for these. Because if you look at it, right, x to the 2, the change number is 2. X to the 3, the change number is 6. X to the 4, the change number is 24. X to the 5, the change number is 25. In other words, the change number for x to the second is 2, right? And then x to the 3 is 3 times the last change number, 2. X to the 4 is 4 times the last change number, 24. X to the 5 is 5 times the last change number, 120 is the change number for 5. Which means that if I wanted to do this, I don't even have to do the work for it. X to the 6, that's 720, right? Because, alright, now I'd have to adjust again. Just because 6 times 120 is 720, that's your change number. It's a pattern again. And then x to the 7 would be 7 times 720, or 50, 40, right? 50, 40. Which means that in order to do this, you don't have to do the work to find the change number. You can just find the change number and then make an equation out of that. And then you would probably say, oh, but then you don't know how many times you have to do it, which is hard to say. But okay, hold on. Okay. Right, and then this is what the original is founded off of, right? Is that the change in all of these is just 3 plus 2 is 5, plus 2 is 7, plus 2 is 9. And then you make the equation from that, right? And then it works with x to the 3. So, if you look at it again, right, with x to the 3, that's how you find that the change number is 6, right? Is because the change between all of these is a specific number, right? For x to the 2, the change number is 2. For x to the 3, the change number is 6, right? And that's what this is talking about. But the reason why you still don't even have to do any work is because it all goes up by 1, right? So you would have to find x to the second for these numbers, right? And then find the change between those numbers to find the change between those numbers to find the change number of 2. For these, it's the change in these numbers to these numbers to these numbers to find 6. But it increases by 1. Here you would have to find 1, 2, 3 sets of numbers. Here you have to find 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of numbers. Which means for all of these, it would just increase by 1. So by the time you get to 7, right, you'd probably only have to do, what, 8? No, 9. 9 change numbers, I think. You'd have to do 9 different sets to find the change number, which means the equations would get longer and longer and longer. So then I end out, right? Now that I know this, I could craft the change numbers for all of these. I could make an equation for every single one, and it would be increasingly long. But there's just not really a point. I don't have any reason to do that, because what is the outcome, right? What am I going to get from doing that? And so really, I just kind of don't have anything else to add. It's kind of sad. But it just means I need to find out something else. I need something else to devote my attention to. Right now I'm on my academic team, and that's going pretty well. I spent a while yesterday doing some, practice sets. This is all logarithm stuff right here. But yeah, these are all pages of just facts, right? Facts after facts after facts that I got from doing this, right? So I really need to figure out either A, what do I do with this equation? Can it be used to solve anything? Probably not. Or B, I need to find a new thing. I need to focus on something else. Which means I could become a programmer. I do really want to learn how to program. I think that'd be really fun. Or I could find something else to do. I can make a new equation, but I'd have to find out what to make an equation for. Or what I'm probably going to do is just learn more stuff with pre-calc, and then probably just learn calc stuff, because if I learn pre-calc stuff, why not learn calc stuff? And then I'm set. I have all of the high school math curriculum done. But yeah, this video is kind of more of an update than it is like a big breakthrough. I mean, it's cool, but it's not really useful. I know how to do logarithms now. I know how to solve binary now.